Episode 2. Smoke and Mirrors. Snow White ist noch am Leben, ich glaube es nicht. Wie kann das sein?
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that.
I was just doing my job.
Oh, that's your job? Beating up people?
Getting answers.
I hope it was worth your time.
You really scared us. If we'd just known you weren't actually dead...
I was working on this case. After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy. But hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer.
I'm glad you took care of things.
Thanks.
Snow?
What is it?
I'm glad you're... not dead.
Me too. I just want to get to the bottom of this. I just feel like...
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
Snow, it's not your fault.
But she looked just like me. That can't be a coincidence. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me. I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
I'll figure this out. Don't worry.
And what am I supposed to do? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems?
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm not yours to lose.
Oh, Entschuldigung. Er macht sich Sorgen.
I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
Myself.
Right.
Ja Gott, er macht sich nur mal Sorgen. Late afternoon zumindest. Wir kriegen das schon hin. Wir kriegen das schon hin.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
Mal gucken, was können wir denn hier noch machen? Wir können nur dahin, ne? Snow und Buffkin, ja komm, lass die beiden zuerst reden. Oder easy, besser gesagt.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Come on.
Bin ich ja mal gespannt. Was haben wir denn hier? Da ist sonst noch was? Ja. Die sieht ja echt genauso aus.
Wow. I didn't realize I've never seen her face before now.
You gonna be okay? You don't have to stay.
I want to stay. I'll be fine. It's just a little strange.
Ja.
The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But just do what you need to do.
Mal gucken hier.
Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before. Anything?
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth?
Na klar.
Thanks.
Kann ich da
Looks
gucken?
just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
She got your perfume right.
How would she know? How do you know what perfume I wear?
You can't fool this nose.
Do you see that?
Could be a bruise.
Was ist das?
That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that. Why bother with the right perfume if the appearance isn't completely accurate?
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Da. Und hier hat's auch was.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks. Anyway, it means it's not a perfect match to your leg. Unless...
Don't be ridiculous.
maybe she was trying to compensate with that perfume.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
It might be a cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match.
Ja.
Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
Gucken wir uns hier unten das mal ihre...
Rope marks.
She was tied up?
There were cinder blocks tied to her ankles.
Cinder blocks?
So she would sink.
Oh.
Mal gucken, was in der Faust hat. Die hat sie geschlossen.
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe.
Ah.
What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Müssen sie aufbekommen.
Jesus, Bigby. What is it? Flowers.
Yeah. You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Snow, do you mind if I, open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
Okay.
You still okay?
Sorry, that took longer than expected. What have you found out?
Her glamour's defective.
Oh, defective.
We're thinking it's black market. We should really be regulating this kind of thing.
Yes.
We should keep going.
Ja. Was ist denn da? Auch Blumen?
Are you wearing silk lingerie, Snow?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just trying to see if the clothes are exact.
They're not.
Oh, also nein. Was denn da?
What is
Was
that?
this?
She had the perfume with her. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions.
Was ist da?
I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous. Don't you think?
You may be right. One way to find out.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
Not sure yet. Might want to stand by.
Might want to stand back if you're worried, Crane. I'm gonna try to open it. Something to do with these rings here.
Ah, okay. Ich verstehe schon. Da gibt es eine Figur. No. Aha.
A deer. What does that mean? Oh,
Ein Haar und ein Bild. Mal gucken, was das bedeutet.
is that...
It's your hair.
Und was damit? Das ist ein Bild von ihr, oder?
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think. This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore. Who did this, Bigby?
Was zum Teufel?
She's a troll?
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, she's a troll. Can we move on?
Who is she? That wasn't there before. Who do
Nope.
you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
With that tattoo, it's gotta be Holly's sister, Lily. The woodsman told me about her.
You're right. She was reported missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows? She might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
Do you want to talk to TJ first?
Yeah, I do.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
We'll fill you in later.
Good, good.